What to do, party people? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you the 5 designs you need to know if you're a bride in 2025. So I'm going over everything from design, what you need to ask for at the salon, and potential types of colors you need to consider. Okay, so if you're a bride in 2025, you need to watch this video. So design theme number 1, pearls. Okay. So I'm going to show a photo here and here for reference of the design I'm talking about, but pearls. Okay, 2025 is the year of the pearls. I'm seeing pearls on veils. I'm seeing pearls on the dresses, bridal dinners, whatever it is. Pearls are in 2025. And so the design here on the left is a beautiful French manicure, and the French tips is actually a pearlescent white, as you can see, and they also top it off with scattered pearls on the nail. And this one is very cute and also subtle if you don't want something too crazy but want to incorporate the pearl theme in your wedding. This is a good design, and make sure you ask for small pearls. Okay, you can see in the middle finger the pearl is kind of big, but I really like what they do for the index finger and the pinky finger because it's like much more smaller, delicate pearls, and you only need like 1 to 3 pearls per nail to really make it pop. Okay, and design number 2, I love this one. This one's kind of spicy. It's a mix between pearls and gems. Okay, so if you're a bride that wants something sort of more unique for your bridal nails and you love a little bit of glitz and glam, I really love this design. You have the mix of big pearls, big diamonds with small diamonds, and I feel like that play with like size really adds something interesting to the eye. And you want to do this on a nude or pink base, where like we're talking OPI put it in neutral or the classic OPI bubble bath. I feel like that is what's going to look the best, but you don't want to do like anything bold like a white nail or a black nail, because like black would be too harsh. Obviously for a wedding no one's doing black, but for white, like you're not really going to see the contrast of that pearl. So I really think what they did here with the neutral or pink would be really pretty for the pearl design. Okay, so design number 2 I'm going to quote here is the French mani. Obviously the French mani is a classic no matter when you get married, but for 2025 specifically, we're talking skinny tips. Okay, so here are the 2 designs that I'm thinking here, and you notice how the French tip itself is very skinny. We're not, in 2025, we're saying goodbye to chunky tip manis that are like an inch thick. That is not the vibe, okay? You love a skinny tip that's like elegant, elongates the finger, adds a little bit of spice, but it's not doing too much like those thick French blocks. You want to do a skinny tip. And the reason I'm doing 2 photos that might to you look the same is that this one here is on a pink base, and this one here is on a neutral base. So depending on like what color your skin tone is and what kind of emphasis you want to put on, the pink base I find can be very pretty and is something unusual or something not as common that brides ask for, whereas the neutral is like an absolute classic, can't go wrong with it. Both are great options, but also just something to consider if you're going for a French. What do you want that base color to be? Do you want it to be a neutral or do you want it to be a pink? Okay, inspo number 3, where are my silver girlies at? Because these are the nail designs for you. If you're a bride in 2025 and you love silver and you want to stray away from that white nails, look at these 2 designs, okay? I love these. So we're still sticking with the French tip, and obviously the base here is like a cream white in both designs, but the silver just really adds something, and at the same time is still, you know, kind of subtle. I love how this one on the left has like a sparkle glitter French tip, and then on the ring finger is more like an ombre gradient. I feel like that could be really pretty. You can also see in the middle finger they're doing like gem rhinestones. If that's too much for you, honestly just scrap that. I think it'll look still really good. The one on the right is very interesting because it is a chrome silver tip, but it's almost matte, which I think is really nice. So you can see there's like, it's almost the inverse where the gradient on this side is starting from the cuticle up, whereas the gradient on this side is starting from the nail down on the ring finger in both accents. But I think this is really cool. Like this is giving cool girl nails if you're a cool bride and you have silver themes in your wedding or silver themes in your dress that you want to bring out. Highly recommend these nails. Love this design. Okay, design number 4, if I'm talking about my silver girlies, I gotta talk about my gold girlies too. Look at this. Okay, once again, Still on brand here with the gold French tip, but it's gold chrome, which is just so pretty. But what's the common theme in both of these is that it does the gold flakes, which I think look so good on a nude nail. I don't know if I would love this on a pink base. You could try it with like an OPI bubble bath that's not too pink, but I think on like a nude base, this is what you want. The really interesting thing about gold flakes is that no matter how many times you do it, it's not gonna look the exact same. And now that I say it out loud, that might scare some brides if you want to do like a trial nail, and it might not turn out to be the exact same as your nails on the wedding day. What I mean by the exact same is like we literally grab gold flakes and spread them onto the nail, and it kind of disperses and creates that look. So it might not disperse the exact same way each time, like talking little specks here and there, but the general theme and design will be the same. And honestly, I have some gold flakes here, so you can see like this is what you use to get the gold flakes, and then basically the nail artist will just grab a brush and like brush these and flake them on, and it creates that like dispersed look in both of these nails. And I think that is the option for the gold girlies who want gold on their wedding day. Okay, and then the fifth design, last but not least, of course I have to give a shout out to the glazed nails. Okay, glazed nails are a classic no matter if you're getting married or not, but if you're a bride that just wants an absolute staple, something you can wear to your honeymoon after, or just like wear for the weeks of the wedding and not look too crazy, these glazed nails are where it's at. And what you'll see and notice that's different about these is this one on the left has more of a like sparkle finish, where this one on the right has more of a chrome finish. And that is a distinction you'll want to know before you go to the salon, because that actually is a different powder that the artist will use. So actually, if I grab this here, you'll see there's like a silver type of chrome powder where it's like more rainbowy. You can see here, yes. Like it looks more chrome, so when you finish off the nail, they'll do a nude base underneath and then put that chrome on top, and it has that more silver look, which is the one on the right. Or you can have one that more of as like a white finish, and you can see the chrome powder looks very different. It's more like, yeah, see it has more of a white to it. And so that white will lead you to this one on the left that has more of like a white finish, where this one has more of a silver finish. Honestly, they both look great. It really depends on preference. The one thing I will say is when you are using a silver chrome on top of a nail, it's less, the chrome is more opaque. So it doesn't show the underneath color as much because the silver is really covering that up. Whereas if you're using this type of design and you're using the white powder is way more transparent. So you'll see more of the nude seep through, and it'll give your nails more of a sheer look. So it really depends on what you're going for, but I think either is a beautiful option. But yeah, that's what I would say for the top 5 designs of 2025. And now I really did mainly go over almond specific nail designs, like round nails. But if you have square nails, let me know if you want me to do a video on that too, because even though these designs would look good on square nails, there's other designs I think would be specific just for square nails. So like and subscribe. Let me know if you love the design. If you end up using it for your wedding, you're welcome. But yeah, see you guys next time.